Terry, some people say this one person emailed, Charlie, enough on the porn topic. I agree with you, but I don't need laws with my kids. I don't need laws for most things. We have bigger problems, no more laws. I totally disagree. Other people say, well, Charlie, this is creating a big brother Leviathan. Why are they wrong?
Well, first and foremost, government is founded by men, and I'm quoting our founding fathers, to secure our rights. To secure our rights from whom? And I would say that it is to secure our rights from industries and companies and bad actors who seek to exploit us, cause us harm, and to unfairly make money off of us. If you're worried about big government, then you should never, ever, not once, visit a porn site. The data is out there. They've written extensively about this. There's a whole podcast series from Bloomberg about how the porn industry collects data on all of us. They know who you are. They know what you watch. They know what scenes you rewind. They know what topics you like on these porn sites. Look, big tech companies know when you're pregnant before you know that you're pregnant, right? The data is out there. They have some sinister modeling that they developed with psychoanalysts in Silicon Valley. They know who you are. They know what you like. They already have all the data on you, and they know where you work. They know where you live. They know when you visit. They know everything, right? The real big brother, if you're concerned about strangers knowing a lot of information about you, then that's even more of a call to rein these industries in, right? Government, we have all types of age verification laws on the books. Let's repeal them all then, I guess, right? Why should you have to verify someone's age when they buy alcohol, whether in person or online? And frankly, Charlie, as a parent, and I have more kids than most, I need all the help I can get to protect my children. And I don't think it's fair to put all of the responsibility on parents alone. That's not how we treat any other industry or any other societal problems when it comes to our kids.
Yeah, I mean, should we also stop requiring carding for alcohol? Because porn is far more dangerous than alcohol for a 14-year-old. It is. Now, you could die from alcohol poisoning, but in moderation, alcohol is not nearly as damaging as pornography. And the data spells that out. Should we stop age verification to get on an airplane? I mean, like, what? So this is not that complicated. And let's just be honest. The intent is to try to limit porn use. That's why we are doing this. This is, let's make sure our intentions are, straight out there. There is nothing redeemable about porn. It's not speech. It's not virtuous. It's licentiousness. It's profanity. It is digital heroin, digital cocaine. It destroys marriages. It destroys kids. It creates all sorts of bad ramifications, right? It's not like, oh, well, I want to be able to go to the library and read, different ideas. That's not what this is, okay? And by the way, this is a new phenomenon, Terry Schilling, because it's not just like the magazines that used to exist. This does something completely different to the brain. Watching video imaging is a completely different phenomenon that we're still figuring out all the negative aspects of, right? And so, some people are saying, well, Charlie, couldn't this get wildly out of control? I don't see how this could, Terry Schilling, in any way. You're asking for an age verification on a porn website. Final thoughts, Terry Schilling.
It's already out of control, and that's what's happening here is we're playing catch up, right? You had an analogy earlier in the show about the EPA and how that was somewhat necessary to rein in these big companies from polluting our waters and our airways. Now, you and I both agree that the EPA did go too far in response to the Industrial Revolution, but now they're regulating carbon, right? We can stop them from regulating these things and going too far. But we had this information revolution with the internet, and we've done nothing to clean it up and keep the pollution out. All we're doing is updating our laws and playing catch up to address real problems, right? The birth rate is below replacement levels, right? Marriage rates are through the floor. Over a quarter of men around 40 years old aren't married and never have been, right? And I don't know if marriage is even on the horizon for them. Porn is replacing sex. Sex is needed for uniting a country and for creating the next generation. It's not just, with alcohol getting out of control, you're putting individual lives at stake. When porn gets out of control, society itself is at stake. You're going to eliminate families, eliminate procreation, and eventually distort sexuality for human beings at such a terrible level. We have to get this reined in, and we're just playing catch up. The system's already out of control.